Hey y'all, hey, it's everybody's favorite everything, SJ Stevens. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another day of 31 Days of SJ. Thank you for everybody who has watched, liked, subscribed. If you do not follow me on everything, get there. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, y'all, I am going to make this quick because I'm going live tonight. I am going live tonight with one of my homegirls from St. Louis. And we are absolutely going to learn the ladies a thing or three about how to date with intentionality, how to date from a position of submission but strength. Like, y'all, it's a thing. Like, y'all thought I was something else? Baby, wait till you see us together. So, because of that, I'm not going to touch on a specific topic today, but I am going to address a couple of inboxes that I got. So apparently I said two things that rubbed people the wrong way yesterday. And before I get into what those two things are, I first of all want to say I do not apologize. I am so not sorry. One thing that I am very clear to say is that the things that I talk about are my opinions and they are based off of my experiences. So if my opinion and my experience bothers you, then you do not have to watch. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm never going to talk about what I don't know. I can only talk about my lived experience. So that's just what it is. My experience should not make anybody else feel any type of way. With that being said, the first thing was I said that women who say they don't have a type need to go to therapy and they have low self-esteem. And I meant that. And I meant it with my whole heart and my whole soul. Do you know how odd it has to be over 40 years old? And when somebody says, like, what's your type? What you looking for? You just say, like, I don't really know. It just depends. You know, who like me? What does that mean? That means you don't care if he tall or short. You don't care if he white or black. You don't care if he got 8 toes or 3. You don't care if he's a Muslim or a Christian or atheist. You don't care if he got kids or no kids or want kids. You just want a man. Why are you like that? Like, what happened in your life when you tried to go after what you really wanted and you did not get it, that now you are too afraid to try it again? Because that's all that is. Typically, when people say stuff like that, it's because something went wrong. They have a type, but they type don't like them. Or they have a type, but they recognize that their type is out of their league. So now you just like a free fall, you do not care. I stand on that. You got to have something. And I'm not talking about just like a physical preference. Even though I think you should have an ideal, but even if you don't, like my type changes. Like I used to one time, baby, give me the biggest, fattest, blackest, funniest looking because they were sweet. Then I went through a phase where everybody I dated looked just like my baby daddy. They could have been cousins. Then I went to the stage where my guy looked like Adonis. I mean, big, light-skinned, muscular. Then I dated a man that was like 50 pounds lighter than me. It changes. So I'm not talking about your physical preference. I am talking about things that when you are looking for a spouse or a partner, what are you looking for? Like for me, do not come over here without no money. You cannot come over here without no money. It don't gotta be the 6 figures like I previously said, because I felt like if I can do it, then a man can too. I now, after last year, which I talked about, anything can happen. Life can happen. Life will humble you. God will humble you. So don't come over here without no money. But if you don't have it all yet, what's the plan to get to it? Like, you either got to come with the money already in the bank, or you got to come with a plan on how to put it there. Do not come over here if you do not have some type of relationship with God. And I am not talking about Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about, who do you serve? What books are you reading? What pastor do you look up to? What volunteer work? Are you tithing? Like, what do you do? I do not expect people, initially anyway, to be as involved in church as I am, because I do recognize that that's not everybody's life. It wasn't mine 3 years ago, but it's mine now. So because it's mine, you can't come over here and I get up and go to church on Sunday and you sitting at home watching football. I'm not interested. You may be the most amazing guy ever, but if we do not share that common bond, then I'm not dating you. I don't have to, right? So When people say they just don't have any type of anything, that's weird to me. I'm not apologizing. In fact, if you are one of the women that sent me a message and you were offended by that, I'm sorry that you are not in a better space. I'm sorry that your self-esteem is not better. But I'm not sorry for saying what I said because I meant what I said. The second thing that had y'all in a tizzy yesterday was I said that I don't believe in liking just who like me. I don't. Just because you like me does not mean that I am entitled to like you back. I don't owe you anything. And I'll tell the story another day. I had a gentleman that I dated doing this 4 months. Yeah, the man was aesthetically everything. The man had a very good job. In a matter of 6 weeks, the man had sent me about $3,000. Like, the man was doing everything. He liked me down. He wanted me to meet his mama on day one. He wanted me to come to church with them. The man talked to me about marriage, like everything. And his actions matched his words. I ain't like him. I did not like him. I tried to like him because, like, by the standard, he's a good man. So I tried because I know I'm funny acting, right? I didn't like him. I could not make myself like him. So even though I recognized that man absolutely was going to love me more than I loved him, that man absolutely was going to take care of me financially. I mean, when I say y'all, the man, he just anticipated the need. He anticipated the want. I didn't like him. So what that was going to do was, for one, it was not going to be fair to him. Because I don't even know how to hide when I don't like somebody. So it wasn't going to be fair to him just out the gate. Because he was never going to get the amazing treatment from me that he really deserves from whatever woman. He was never going to get that from me. And for two, I was probably going to cheat because I was going to still be looking for somebody that I liked. So again, when people say just like who like you, I don't like that for y'all. I don't. Like, I do not want to be married or engaged or have a +1 or whatever it is enough to tolerate somebody. Like, and again, maybe my perspective is skewed because I typically, if you know me, you know, I meet a man, we go together. Like, I meet people, we locked in. Everybody from my kid's father, we met on a Saturday. We went together by Sunday. I'm not playing. My ex-husband, we met in the end of March. We were engaged by June. When I was a police officer, I used to date one of St. Louis's very popular gentlemen. I met that man in Club Elite on Kings Highway. We went together the next day, inseparable, until the feds came and razzle-dazzled. But I say that to say, like, I typically have instant connections. I don't try to like people because if I have to try to like you, that means I don't like you. So for me, liking who like me is a ridiculous concept. If that's the case, I would have 50 niggas right now. I can name plenty of people that like me. I don't like them back. So just because I am a good person, am I not going to play with them like that? But so yeah, those were the two things. And I just really wanted to clarify. I'm not sorry. In fact, send me another message and I will add you to the prayer list because that is a weird concept. I hate that for y'all. It's unfortunate. It's scary almost because again, I like the way that I cannot wrap my mind around just liking who like me or not having a preference or a type. It literally is insane to me. Literally insane. Like, I don't even want to be friends with women who think like that. Because you just expect the bare minimum out of life. And they say, like, you are an accumulation of the 5 people closest to you. You cannot be one of my 5 people and you out here expecting 0 out of 100. Go to hell. Like, no. So, again, we'll get back to the topics the way they were planned on tomorrow. But I really had to address that because y'all was really, I mean, it reminded me of 31 Days of SJ when me and the men were tussling about their finances and about them being providers. Now the women mad because I'm telling them to get some oomph about themselves. Child. But anywho, stay tuned. I am going to post the flyer about the live tonight. Again, it's gonna be a conversation, and we're gonna talk about this too, because I'm gonna send the messages to her, because I'm really big on like accountability. I'm really big on like fact checking. I don't want nobody to think I'm lying, I'm making up nothing, any of those things. So I'm gonna send them to her, and we are gonna have this conversation live, y'all, because I know I ain't crazy. I know I'm not. But that's all I got for today. Well, for this part of today. How about that? For this part of today, that's all I got. I will see you guys this evening. Thank you so much again for watching, and have an amazing rest of your day.